Oh yeah, because I'm not going to find him there.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Didn't we just go through this? Didn't we just go through this? You were crying in the backseat of my car? Remember that? Get off your bike. Get off your bike.
Hey. It wasn't you, too.
Get off your bike. Get off. Come on. Come on.
Hey,
Stop.
get over here.
Stop. You know why you hate it? Because you keep doing it.
That wasn't me!
You're eating the bag of shit.
Damn! Wasn't it? What are y'all doing?
Guess what I'm doing. Guess what I'm doing.
I don't know what you doing. I just see you snatching my
You
fucking.
don't know.
So what? So what's going on then?
Stealing stuff. If he breaks into your house and steals something.
Nah, man. What, he stole a bag of chips? So y'all treat me like a whole cold-blooded fucking killer?
You don't even know this.
Keep walking. I know what I just came up and seen.
When it's your
I know what the fuck I just came up and seen. I see y'all snatching off the bike like you're a fucking grown-ass man.
Matt and Megan, store owners and community members say the parents are to blame if the children are committing crimes. But a social work professor at Syracuse University says we have to look deeper. She says maybe they're going through a lot too and doing the best they can. And their children committing crimes could be a call for help. I went back to the neighborhood of the child in the video and spoke to neighbors who say these kids are in need of guidance.
They need help, and I think they're crying for help.
Many are thinking of the 8-year-old boy at the center of this viral video with police. He was arrested and ticketed for stealing Thursday night. We learned Thursday afternoon through police body camera footage that his father works long hours, his mother is behind bars, and his stepmother is sick. Social work professor Dr. Karen DeLoach McCutcheon says some kids who engage in crime may be due to the lack of supervision in their household, but not because the parents don't desire to do that.
Not that the parents aren't doing the best that they can, given their capacity, given their circumstances, given their limitations, but they need additional aid.
Dr. McCutcheon says there needs to be positive engagement with kids at this age. If they're committing crimes, that could be a way for asking for help.
We want them to be engaged in healthy, pro-social, extracurricular activities that are going to improve their well-being and their psychosocial functioning.
However, the SU professor says sometimes that's not enough, and helping professionals need to get out of their office and into the communities that need help.
We have to increase awareness about the types of services that exist. Two, we have to create services and programs that are going to be inviting and engaging.
This neighbor who asked not to be identified spoke to me for a while. She hopes the community can provide the support needed and that we don't give up on these children.
Right now they're learning from the street, and it's not right. And they're kids, I understand they're kids, but they really, really need help.
Now, Matt and Megan, I received a message from the Syracuse City School District that says their family aides, school counselors, and mental health counselors are all critical supports for the students who may be struggling. The district didn't say if they're in contact with this student. In fact, other than Syracuse police officers, we're not aware of any local government agency, officials, or organizations that's providing help to this boy, his brothers, or his parents.
Welcome back to Weekend Today in Central New York. I'm joined this morning by Lieutenant Malinowski with the Syracuse Police Department. Lieutenant, thanks so much for joining me.
Good morning. Happy to be here as always. Thank you.
Good morning. And so crime continues to be an issue in our community, but I want to start things off by discussing the viral video that's made national headlines. It's the video of an 8-year-old boy being taken into custody by Syracuse police officers following reports that he had stolen. Now, we've now gotten our eyes on all of the video of that incident, including body camera video from the officers. And so I kind of want to put this to you and ask, what is the proper protocol in a situation like this?
Yeah, so this video, when you say viral, it went across the country and it really impacted a lot of people. So I first want to acknowledge the emotion. We received hundreds of phone calls to the police department that when they saw the video, it really impacted them. We understand that. Once we got eyes on this video, we did an internal review, which that looks at the video itself. But then we also go and get the body camera footage, look at available cameras in the area to get a holistic picture of the incident. That review is still taking place, so I'm not able to get too detailed, but we did host a press conference on Thursday, and I think it's important for people to go watch that press conference, because in that we release all the body camera footage. We also show snippets of the footage to the public, and then you get to hear from the chief and mayor. So I'd invite people to first watch all the video and then get a better understanding of the incident and formulate opinions from there.
And then kind of what's going to be done moving forward from this situation? What kind of learning has been done from both the police standpoint and for the community?
It's a great question. We hit on that in the press conference as well. I think we're going to start looking at this kind of co-response that we see that involved mental health type calls, where we have professionals in the field that are better experienced to handle people that are in a mental health crisis. We're also looking at, do we have a co-response with people, clinicians, that are able to better respond with juveniles that are in distress. That's something that we're looking into. It is easier said than done, though, because remember, policing is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week business. To find someone that's going to match those hours with us and ride along and be able to immediately respond to a scene, it's going to be challenging, but that is something that we're looking at, that if there's someone that's better apt to handle these young juveniles, we're inviting you to join our team and help us try to combat this issue.
All right, and so we've spoken to many different voices about this story, and all of those reports can be found on our website, CNY Central, and the body camera video should be in the press conference on our website as well for people to go ahead and take a look. Another big topic, the deadly shooting in Armory Square. So would you talk just a little bit about safety in that area, if there's going to be an increase in officers there moving forward? And I know a lot of people were worried that this was happening with officers just a few feet away. So what would be your message to those people?
Yeah, I'm really glad you brought this up. I think it speaks to what I've mentioned in the past, which is kind of this emboldened criminal element that we're seeing. And I think that's a result of some of the reforms we put in place and the fact that I don't think that the people committing these crimes feel that there's any repercussions for their actions. Again, even with some of the incidents we see at the mall, they know they have police, security, and people are committing crimes there. But here, you have it to where the officers were probably seen with their lights on several feet away, and this still occurred. So it's very disturbing.
So finally, it's been an emotional week and even an emotional discussion here today. What's one thing that gives you hope moving forward?
Well, I think that we also manage the social media pages here out of the Public Relations Office, and I see the support that gets poured in through those pages. I see the people that want law and order. I see that people want people held accountable for their actions. I see that a lot more comments daily come up on there. And what I'm saying is election season, pay attention, get those voices out there, elect those that have strong public safety support if you agree with that, and which I think that we all can. But, we need support from you, so keep that flowing in, and we appreciate it.
Well, Lieutenant Malinowski, thank you so much for being with me on this Sunday morning.
Thank you. Hope to see you again soon.